Welcome back to another edition of my personalized tournament for Diabolical Dave's Rumble Throwdown. I guess we're getting close to the end, unless there's more entries that comes in from subscribers. So the next entry is Octavious. And for the final one that I'm going to do later is Damon Fang. So without further ado, everything's set up and we're ready to go. So the first event drawn randomly is Wealth Winslow Eruption. So the World and Tag Team Champions are defending. So 3 for World, 1 for TV, 2 for Tag, 2 for Gimmick, and 2 from the die roll. So now we go to preliminary. Oh, we forgot to do champions. Okay, well, first up is Charity on Kindness and Vile Kyle. Next is Milkweed Assassin for TV. Tarja Torn for National. Kygerius for the World title. Okay. Then next up, I'm going to do a regular match against Cliff Bass. Now ready for the preliminary draw. Oh, Sam Rage. Okay, I can just start off with him. And then for roll call, a face turn, but nothing happens because Octavious is a face. Get to go down to the interview. 5, so that's 2 crowd points there. Now to Cliff Bass in a regular match. And Cliff Bass gets a +2 for style bonus. Hope everybody's safe this morning, and well, it's morning where I'm at. So anyways, the only thing he's got is steel chair. But I'm going to play Swift Justice to take out the steel chair, so ignores DQ and any chance of injury rolls. And I get a new card. So now he sits at 11. So convert, I'm going to spend 1 crowd point converting a grapple move to an aerial. So that gives me a +1 right over here. Then I'm going to do 2 more crowd points and have a first weak move. You need to do a quick adjustment. Iron Claw. So that'll be a +2 there. So 10. So I'm down by a point. Now I'm going to search a gear deck and take the first signature move, aerial or strike. That's a grapple. Let's see. It did say signature. Oh yeah, grappler strike. I got a strike move to my hand. So now I gotta take Swift Justice and shuffle the deck because I searched the deck. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna take a loss to this match because actually, let me double count. 5, 8, 10, 11. No, actually, this is a draw, so. And I can't play a card because I'm not a heel. So. But at least it's a draw. And of course, if I did lose, it's not going to make much of a difference anyway, so. So this match ends in a draw. So this event is over. So going for the tag belts, Draco Wolf and String Master. Yeah, clearly new tag team champions in a squash match. Milkweed Assassin and Red Light Rogie. Then 7 and 3 is 10. So Red Light Rogie's a new television champion. Let's see, 24 and 5, that's 29. So that's still your national champion, Taja Torn. And 7, that's 51. So Kygarius is still the world champion. Okay, next up is Weekend War Games. And now Ralph Winslow is the referee. Only the TV title and the gimmick. Did I roll? Okay, I'm going to do a regular match, which is O'Bannon at 11. So now preliminary draw, loser leaves town, and signing autographs, general pool. So that gives me now the ability to play corner splash and bump me up to 3. So I'm at 13 now. Okay, next up is the interview. Is a 5. So I get 2 crowd points there. Excellent. Now let's see what sneaky card. Signature chant, 2 more. Chant to support, no sell. And then 1 more, DQ risk. Wow, this is going down the line pretty quick. So I'm going to have to do no sells for this one. No weapons are in play. And Sam Rage can only stop weapons. So now the only DQ risk is, well, I'm just going to shake for a DQ risk because that's what's the card played against me. And it's a 1, so it's a double DQ. So yeah, I mean, it's good and bad kind of thing. It's bad because you're running out of time because you only got 12 cards to play with. So anyways, for the TV title, Patient 162, no good. Now I'm just a mid-carder now. So Then I'm going to take 3 crowd points and drop Sledgehammer and take up extra signature. Excellent, really good. Then before I didn't use mask, so I'm going to search the gear deck for the next signature move, strike or grapple. No, aerial or strike I meant. So which is the first card on my hand. Then I'm going to do extra signature and diving headbutt. Oh. Oh. Well, I caught my mistake. Too many signature moves. So, but either way, everything ended in a disqualification anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. So 5, 8, 10. So we're going back down to 10. So okay, now I get to reset. Everything's reset. Now we're going to retaliation, Lester Port. So that's 4 there. So next up, I'm just gonna do Red Light Rogie. So next up is a preliminary draw, Depth of Character, and well, Superstar Challenge, and then next up is the interview. 3, that's 1, crowd point only. Oh, right, there was too many signatures, so I have to take that down. Yeah, too many signatures I put in play. But like I said, both matches were DQs anyway, so at the end it didn't matter. So alright, so now it's captivating entrance and rope leverage. Put Octavious right here. So now this will be legal officially because I have a Swindle card, extra signature, so now that would put me to +5, so that would put me up to 13. So now it's 12, 15, 8, 20. And neither are DQ risks. The only thing I can do is just tap 1 for a +1. I can't do any more signature moves because, well, I mean I could, but yeah, I didn't spend the crowd points for those other ones, so. Guess that's another loss for 13. Yeah. So that's a 7-point difference. That's not injury, so that just ends the match right there. And this ends this event. So next up, Low Down and Dirty. Gonna do a regular match with the Crypto Keeper. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Die roll a 3. So don't think I want to put this career on the lines. Oh yeah, and the other card was, well, actually I'm going to do it the other way around. And it's legal because with Sam Rage you can look at top 2 cards and decide. Well, now I'm going back to my original plan because I realized if I go against Hemlock Hayes then it'd be 18 and this guy's 17, so going back to my original plan. And now I'm not playing a feud card, so preliminary draw, depth of character, and roll call, superstar challenge again. Then the interview, a low number, which means I get a 1. So we're going to get started on the matches. So first up is Pull the Tights, and the next one is Steel Chair. Gonna use 1 crowd point to remove a weapon. So now I'm dealing with 19. It's a good thing I didn't play that feud card. I guess I'll just search for the signature aerial or strike again. Do a shuffle. Unfortunately, I do not have crowd points to do this ability, play an extra signature aerial or strike, but next turn I will. So 19 for 13, so therefore not injured, but will also lose another match. So now I gotta resolve the titles. Hemlock Hayes, as we know, and Jaheen. They're not gonna have a chance. Oh yeah, I did a regular match. So Karma Shellfather's not beating Red Light Rogie. Gore Garrison's not beating Tasia Torn. And Druidus is not going to beat Kygarius. So the first week is done. Next up is Eruption. So just a TV title. There's that. And 6, 3, 6. Now a preliminary. Oh yeah, right. Jobber security. Well, I'm gonna get rid of 2 depths of character. And I'm going to drop the loser. Leaves town. I don't like feuds. So now a preliminary draw. Extremist gimmick. No. Superstar challenge. Goes back to my hand. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then title stripped. Well, I have no title, so it takes no effect. So now I get to look at the next 2 cards. 22, 28. I don't like either cards. So what I'm going to do now is play Superstar Challenge. And I'm going to play another Superstar Challenge. Oops. This is much better. Now I'm going to do Superstar as a commentator. Good number, good number. Don't. Now I'll take a chance. Starrburst is a 5. So that's what she's getting, or Brianna Braun's getting. And I get to, reset everything. Well, I'm just going to top out mask, spend a crowd point, get tights in there for another crowd point, and just give up. I know I'm abandoning poor Octavious. So I'll pull the tights and then draw 2 more cards. No sell. Draw another grass snaps. Oh, I could still be saved. DQ, 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 DQ. Nope. How much bad is the injury of this one? Bad. Well, I might as well tap this one out too. So I know I'm going to lose by a whole truckload of margin, so I'm going to stay here. These 2 get to go back around, and I'm not going to count because it's a big time loss. So just a TV title. No. Bradley Buford not beating that. Yeah. Well, it's not going to matter now. I'm just going to hopefully separate the 2 cards. That's way too much. Superstar challenge in a row. Okay, this event is over. Gonna do weekend war games with Lester Port, 2 national, 2 tag, 1 TV, 2 not of the world, and 2 which I have in my hand. My opponents are King Sue or Cletus McPeanut. Yeah. King Su is the least of the two, the warrior. So first up is I Quit match, goes to my hand. And Defend a Cause is the roll call. So that will be 2 from the event pool. So catching, I can reset this too. Now for the interview. Oh, low number, low number, low number. Good. 2. Alright. Now what is Octavious going to do against King Su? So far not having any good luck at all, and already in the week 2, event 2. Like I said, it's all in the luck of the cards. First up, again, Effective Hate, Steel Chair, and Pull the Tights. Well, could be worse. So, I got enough crowd points, so I'm going to do 1 for using Sam Rage ability to take out the Steel Chair. Now it's got to deal with 27. Yeah, it's got to deal with 27. So I have 5. So now this will be legal because I've spent 3 crowd points and do a low blow. So that gives me a 3 on bonus. Then gonna add a +1. Now I'm going to find my next signature card. No, that's the air grapple, so it has to be aerial or strike. I get to put that to my hand. So it's a -2, so I'm down to 14. So 14. So that's another squash match. So now I have to rotate everything. So I can't top out the same injury twice in a row, so it's got to be a different one. And that just ends the match. So next up is for the tag team titles. Cletus McPeanut. Well, they're already past 60, so they're Olympia and McPeanut is not doing it. Boulevard's not doing it. National. And Nate Storm's not going to do it. Number 3, Retaliation. So faces get a +2. And TV Out of This World. And a 1. Boo. So next up is a heel turn. No, it goes in my hand, I'm not doing it. So brawler. Well, I gotta start playing dirty to win, so that's what I'm gonna do. So now, oh, Superstar is a commentator. Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to pick the least of the two, and now I'm gonna go with Hell on Wheels. And now I gotta do the interview. 2. Well, Leonid, I've looked at, well, I know he's a 5 and it's the only smart move I can do for myself. So, Hell on Wheels. Now I can do, oh no, I gotta do 3 crowd points. Well, I'm just gonna hope for a disqualification, so give myself a +4. Then I'm gonna shake for a DQ and hopefully I get disqualified. Yeah. So now no more injuries. Oh yeah. Well, the worst thing is a heat. Well, now I don't have to worry about injuries anymore. Then I'm gonna play a heel turn. So I'm gonna start with 4 crowd points at minimum. And I can't be Sam Rage around it, have Sam Rage around anymore. Do I have any? No. And then I'm gonna play 3 crowd. I'm gonna start off with 3 crowd points. And have an additional moonsault. Because I'm still not of this world, so all this is legal, and I did pay crowd points for it. So, as long as I have the gimmick, all this is legal. So now I gave myself a +4, so that's 20. So 5, 10, 14, 17, 20. Yep. Okay, so going to do a regular match. The Deacon Beacon. Then I'm going to do a preliminary draw. Repackage stays in my hand. No roll calls. Injured, so. Then I'm going to do a Superstar Challenge. Oh yeah. Yeah, Rumble Mania. I'm going to play Superstar Challenge anyways, and Wildcat. And then I know I went out of sequence again, but I say if I'm out of sequence and doesn't mess around with the final results, then it's all good. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 2 more, and the die roll is a 4. Alright, I did everything else. Now just the interview. Big number, big number, big number. Yeah, big number. So 2 more heat. Alright, so now I've got to do okay, it gets a +2. I'd rather face an 18 versus a 30 or so. Okay, first card up is, that's another card I wish it was taken off the deck. And Not So Fast, and another card is Signature Chant, another card I want off the deck. So, nothing I can do here. So I'm just gonna do 2 for the freebie. And then I'm going to do roll by roll for DQ risk. Come on, Don G. 3, no, I got disqualified, so just gives me a heat and prevents injuries. So this is why I hate the Superstar Action deck. So now I'm just going to resolve the championships fairly quickly. Tanahashi and 45. No, 55. 62. No. Let's see. Any grapples? No, sorry. Any flyers? Yes. So that's 2 only. No. Draco Wolf, String Master, and then Pamela was not going to do it. Mad Miguel, let's see, 29. Well, if it's a style, no, it's not going to matter. And Samuel Cleveland, that's not going to matter. So, going down the home stretch is Oscar Cortez with the Eruption. So 2 National Tag Team, my gimmick, and TV, and 6. So I just need 3 more. Whoops. No, 2 more. My mistake. Then another regular match. Frenzy. Now I get to reset these. So, gonna do a preliminary draw. Repackaged. Now roll call. Kabashi. No, so what? I'm just gonna do my interview then. A 4, so I get a heel gets an adjustment of 1, so I get a +1 instead. So okay, so here we go with 2 cards. No sell, 2x4. So I'm just gonna shake for a DQ on that 2x4. It's a safe. Now I gotta roll, and I'm injured. Well, I'm gonna do one, search the deck for another signature move, strike or grapple. Oh no. Yeah. Well, first thing, it's aerial or strike for signature. No, that's a grapple. Another grapple. So this is a long deck to search for another signature move. No, I got no other submission. I can't have those. Come on, signature. No, that's another submission. Signature strike. Then I'm gonna do another one, which is that one. So I'm gonna pause and reset everything and make sure everything's up to par. Okay, I'm back. I resorted out everything, so so I'm down 9 points right off the bat to 30. So I'm just gonna do. I can't really do much of anything. So that's another injury. So match is over with another injury. These two can go back to normal, but this stays injured. So for the tag team, Steady Eddie Flip Scott, 30-45, nope. TV is Dirk Beerbitter, that's not going to make a difference, and the national, right? And 30-29. Well, 29-32, so Pepe Le Pew gets the national title. So I have one crowd point left, so I'm going to use that one crowd point on the side there. Custom trunks to search for another signature move. So going to do that. And then what's my next signature move? Strike or grapple. Or so aerial and strike, not grapple. Signature grapple. The signatures, where are you? Finishers, basics, signature submission, signature strike. Here we go. Goes my hand. Sorry viewers, just now this will count towards my next event. Okay, so we're good now. So world is weekend war games. Oscar Cortez, so 3, 2 for tag, 2 for gimmick, 1 for TV. Die roll is 4. What a coincidence. Alright. So now I'm going to do a preliminary draw. Signing autographs, which goes to my hand. And now my roll call. Don't want to be a flyer once again. Or do I? 1, 2, 4, 2. Yeah, wait, was I injured? Or was that the last match? No, that's right. Anyways, I reroll a face turn. But I'm going to use Mr. Kiboshi's ability and just only take 2 face. Now, next up is Tej or Torn. Now my interview, Superstar as a commentator. Come on, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Very good number. Yes. 3. And Milkweed Assassin is my commentator. So, I should have taken flyer to my hand. Okay, so next up is a DQ risk, and effective hate, and a no-sell. Oy. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it roll. So my highest bonus is this guy. So I'm gonna shake on that one. And I get disqualified, so another heat. No more injuries, everything's reset. And then I gotta resolve the tag belts, which is Olympia and Flip Scott. A 50, but the tag team champions have a total 60. Crypto Keeper, Red Light Rogie, no, and World. So 38, no, not a chance. I hate the Super Action deck. And let's see, that's 1, 3, that's 3 on the table, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. My next opponent will be Tanashi. So preliminary draw. Oh yeah, and then I'm going to do repack. I'm going to get rid of repackage. Then look at that card. Yeah, now it's a preliminary draw. Another face turn, so then I might as well play this for 5. So these two can go. This will stay. So 5 pop to start out with. Because I had, okay, no. I had 2 on the table, 5 and 7. Actually, it's 7. Because I played, yeah, 3 and 2 is 5. Because of the last face turn, I took Kabashi out, and then I got, so that's 3. Yeah, that's 2, and then 3 more because of another face turn, and then 2 more. Okay, gotcha. Signing autographs I played on my hand, so now yeah, I was gonna, okay, well, it's done. Now late night controversy, 2 from the general pool, so gonna take 1 heat there. Alright, to verify my totals, 5, 9, 13, 16, 19, 22. Now my interview, I wish I wasn't a face, but, or I wish I wasn't a face, but I couldn't avoid it from happening, so roll a 5, so I get 1 penalty should I win. Then to start off, I'm going to use Not of This World ability for another additional strike, signature move, aerial strike. So there I go for a +5. So 5, 10, 18, 9 is 27, yep. So, oh yeah, the interviewer, I suffer 1 penalty. This is going to be the biggest long shot comeback from behind victory should Octavious win this match and go for the world title in the next match. First card up. No sell, rope, leverage. So I just lose 5. So 28 to 22. I'm gonna give myself a +4. Then I'm going to do additional. That's a double DQ, so reset everything. And TV title is Damon Fang. Not going to win. So final game is a pay-per-view event. So 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, die roll 1. Then well, might as well have something to show for it. Pepe Le Pow. Then I'm going to do an I Quit match on top of it. Then I'm going to do another signature cards. Those are submissions. No, not grapples or no loads. Let's finisher. Did I take up all the signatures? Here we go, finally. It's right at the, so I guess I am getting at the end of the options of signatures. So for I Quit match, while I'm shuffling, is signature and finisher and submission moves are doubled. And there's no submission anywhere. Well, too late for me to draw. Oh, maybe I still can, but anyways. We'll take it steps at a time. Okay, so I did this prior. What did I have? Okay, so now it's a preliminary draw. Grappler, no. Of 1,000 holds, no. Wealthy, no. Bodybuilder, no. Superhero villain, no. Grappler, no. Flyer, no. I have more brawlers than unnatural, no. Grab. No holds barred goes to my hand. And title stripped. Well, I have no title, so now the interview. Big number, big number, big number. Face, big number. 3, not big enough, so it's only 1 crowd point. Then I'm just gonna do three. Whoops. This is what I meant to do. Another 3 for this one, and that will be a +3. So card number 1. Pull the tights and rope leverage. Okay. So 35, 37, 39. Well, champion's bonus, I guess. I have nothing left. So, I guess that's the end of the game. Octavious goes empty-handed, and we'll have a final draw of champions. Pamlava, Charity on Kindness, no. Starburst and Red Light Rogi, no. And World Champion 36. So, Pepe Le Pew final. Well, I guess, thank you for watching. I know it was a disaster, but that's, again, the luck of the cards. So, once again, Stringmaster, Draco Wolf, Tag Team Champions. Red Light Rogi, a television champion. Pepe Le Pew, National. Kai Garius, the World Champion. So the next video, when I have time, is Damon Fang, the last entrant. And then I'll take a 1 week break. And after that, in the meantime, I'll figure out the proper tournament format to balance everything out, like I balanced the qualifying rounds and the standings. So please like and subscribe, and once you subscribe, you're welcome still to submit your ideas of a style, gimmick, and ring name. And take care, and see you on the next one.